We're taking a horse box, making it into a house. Don't worry about the rust or the rotten floor. We'll take it all off and build much more. Horse box into a human home, building something great so we can roam. Don't worry about the rust or the rotten floor. We'll take it all off and build much more. Horse box into a human home, building something great so we can roam. Don't worry about the rust or the rotten floor. We'll take it all off and build much more. No horses, just humans and our cat and mom. Don't worry about the rust or the rotten floor. We'll take it all off and build much more. Horse box, camper truck, horse box, human home. Don't worry about the rust or the rotten floor. We'll take it all off and build much more. Horse box, camper truck, horse box, human home.
Got a dirty old truck, caked in muck, smells of horses and mud. Rust on the doors, muddy floor, seats all brown and torn. Gonna clean her up, shine her bright, scrub that cab all through the night. Gonna clean her up, gonna see her gleam, gonna do her up like you never done seen. Gonna do her up like you never done seen. Truck, caked in muck, smells of horses and mud. Rust on the doors, muddy floor, seats all brown and torn. Gonna clean her up, shut her bright, scrub that cab all through the night. Gonna clean her up, gonna see her gleam, gonna do her up like you never done seen. Gonna clean her up, shut her bright, scrub that cab all through the night. Gonna clean her up, gonna see her gleam, gonna do her up like you never done seen. Gonna do her up like you never done seen. Gonna do her up like you never done seen. Gonna do her up like you never done seen.
Cleaning our truck, I promise this will be the last time. No more watching us clean, I'm sure you've had enough. There's only so many time lapses you can watch, only so many clips, eventually it's all the same. So no more cleaning our cab, at least for the rest of the day.
Hello. What's up? Hello. Music. What's up? Hello. Music. Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Why am I? Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Why am I? Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Why am I? Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Why am I? Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello. Music. Why am I? Oh no, I'm on the loop. What's up? Hello.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm not sure if everyone could hear that, but we got caught in a little time loop with the playback. That was fun.
Oh, can everyone hear us? Can everyone see us? Just say yes in the comments that you can hear and see us. We very much could. Yes. Okay. They all got the loop.
Wow, what a start. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Oh, that was scary.
I am sure what happened. I know exactly what I did wrong.
How's everyone doing? Let's say hi.
Oh, there's too many people. Hang on. Yes, wow, what a start. Yes. Hello, Metalhead, Trevor, Shady Shane, Wayne, Mitchell, John.
Hipsu, David Gilmore, Guy, Trevor, Kevin. I know now to Sparty. Good to see you all, and sorry for the insane start.
I quite liked that insane start. I thought that was quite fun. I just kept hearing you going, "We're in a loop. We're in a loop. We're in a loop."
I have to make a song out of that.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Hey James. Hey Tall Paul. Awesome.
Hello,
so many
everyone.
people. So many people here.
Cool. So we're going to do a bit of a round 2 and start from episode 6. We got through to episode 5 on our last live stream, so we're going to go from 6 onwards. I think we can manage about 3 episodes, and that will take us up to basically once we've finished taking off all of the horse box, and we're just getting ready to build our first big tent.
Yeah, a lot happens in the next couple of episodes. It's going to be fun. All right, well, should we just get cracking?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So, it'll be the same as last time, where we might pause it and have a chat about certain bits, or if you have any questions, or if there's like lots of the same questions popping up, we'll pause and answer them. But all right, let's do it.
If anything sounds crazy again, please shout out in the comments, and we'll try and fix it.
Yeah.
Quicker.
Okay. Just gonna cut. Ready?
Welcome back to our horsebox camper conversion. Cab renovation's a distant memory. We are now fully focused on the demolition of the old box. In this episode, we discover that its heavy steel construction is no joke.
What is in there?
As we try to figure out how on earth we're going to dismantle
that internal wall.
Right down to the chassis.
How deep does a rusty cut need to be before you have to get a tetanus?
Metalhead, yeah, it does. It was over a year ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's so nice now the cab's clean. I've kind of got it a bit set up like we're camping. I've got our waterproofs up there when it rains.
Yeah.
Our first aid kit.
Nice.
Clean. This is when we had no storage, so we had to.
Yeah.
We also had to lock everything away in the cab whenever we were finished working.
And we rammed the cab full.
Oh yeah, it got really
There was
full.
ladders in there, and all of our tools were just locked in the truck.
Here's our PPE. Over there we've got our fridge. Oh, and this, I want to put this in. It's apple flavour.
That didn't last very long.
It's so nice in here.
So what should we do now?
We gotta take that wall down.
Yeah, we're not taking a sledgehammer to it as much as the comments.
Yeah. Loads of people think that we should just take an angle grinder to it and just cut it all down or hit it with a hammer. We just don't want to get injured, and it's
Mostly
heavy.
that. Also, like, we're surrounded by other people's things. Like,
Yeah.
You probably noticed the big boat next to us, so we
Yeah.
have to be really careful. It's controlled demolition. Should we do it?
Let's do it. Go!
So we showed you last time these screws that are in the wall that we can't get to the heads anymore. So what we're going to do, we're going to drill around the screw, so the screw will stay there. Then the
This was awful. This wall, right, we tried so many different things just to try and get to those screws.
That's the plan.
Neil, no, we haven't had an issue with theft. We've been very fortunate that we're in like a locked yard, so
Or I just
fingers crossed. It's pretty secure.
Yeah, there's lots of cameras and stuff.
What are these screws made from?
What if we dig the head out with a screwdriver and a hammer?
We could maybe try that.
Okay,
It won't work.
And take a big swing with your hammer. Hit it with the hammer. Just hit it with the hammer. There's no object you can't crush. Just make sure your hammer's big enough. Bigger hammer. Get a bigger hammer.
I love that song. That was my favourite track, I think, that we've made.
Really?
The Hit It With the Hammer one. And I think a lot of people say the same thing. Neil said...
I had a hammer.
We definitely do need a proper sledgehammer.
Well, I don't know how we've managed to get this far without one, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've borrowed one a few times. Look!
I know.
Whoa.
There.
That's
It
awesome.
took like all day to do that.
Yeah.
To get that down, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Chip the plaster off some of them and actually get on the head. Most of them.
Yeah.
Ones that we couldn't, we used the hole saw. And then the ones in this like top corner were completely rotten,
We
so I
just got fed up, didn't we? Hit it with a hammer.
yeah.
Oh no, I've cut the floor.
No.
So, lunch
Lunch.
is happening. You can't really take the screws out because they just like snap and then stay in the wood.
Do you want some eye protection?
Yeah. See, this is what I mean. All the screws just come out looking like that. It's very difficult to take anything apart in this. We were way too careful, even then.
Yeah, just trying to dismantle it
Comment?
screw by screw.
Yeah.
Learnt a lot. Oh, Chris, my hand is much better actually. Nearly completely healed. Actually, it hurts if I get any pressure on it and I go through the roof, but the skin has healed.
Thank you very much. This shows how rotten this is, right? When was the last time it rained? 3-4 days ago?
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
pulled
it's
this
dripping.
off and it's dripping with water. Come on, screw. Thank you. I remember some people being a little upset that we didn't use the box on the back and like try and use it for something or like repurpose it. But
It was so rotten everywhere.
the walls and the roof especially, like, it was just crazy.
To pull
I
it.
don't know how it was still like standing on the drive over, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be bad. I'm going to avoid that.
This one's been re-glued back in at some point. Oh gosh. Thank you. Could you go inside and hold the window? I'm like, I have to use both hands on this, so I don't want it to fall out, land on me.
I'm scared it's going ping. Okay, there we go.
That one was tricky.
It was a tough one.
Yeah.
Yes. What are you thinking?
I'm not sure. It's like serious stuff now, isn't it? To cut out. I think we'll leave this wall up for a bit because it's holding
The sides in.
It's holding the sides in. So when we start cutting stuff, there's no chance of it like the walls like bowing out. You know.
Mhm.
I think we cut the walls just in strips and then just push them in. Just gonna fix my hammer.
That hammer's still good.
Yeah.
I used like half a bottle of super glue on it.
It's got glue everywhere.
Metalhead says, did you originally think that we would reuse the horse box?
No.
No, as soon as we went and saw it, we knew that we just were going to build something on the chassis. We decided that a little while before because we couldn't afford anything
Yeah,
nice.
when we were looking at the fire engine, it wasn't because we were going to use the box. So we were looking at fire engine, and anything that the chassis was good enough, we didn't really care about what was on the back because we always
Yeah.
decided we were just going to strip it down and start again anyway.
Yeah. Trevor's asking what's our timeline like now until we get finished. I really want to finish by next summer.
The trailer you do.
Yeah, everything.
We want to be
Yeah.
driving Moose in the next month or two,
Mm-hmm.
and then the trailer build. Yeah.
It would be really good if we could get the trailer done in like 8 months.
That's
But-
what you said when we first got Moose. You're like 8 to 10 months, it will be done.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's stuck.
Yeah, everything's stuck. And the truck's just like, no, please, just use brute force and smash me up. I'm just gonna cut. You ready?
So James is asking what moved our decision away from making our own fiberglass walls. But we haven't moved away from that. We're going to make the tiny home trailer in the same way, build it like a boat, and make foam and fiberglass walls.
Yeah.
Internal walls as well, because we need as light as possible. So yeah, we're still doing that.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. I don't know how yet, but we'll figure it out.
Cool.
If that boat wasn't next to us, I would have just chopped like the whole wall out and just given
We
it.
just got
We would have got a wrecking ball.
Because this took so long, it was just stupid.
Yeah. Chris asks, will we build the trailer from scratch or repurpose one? We're going to build it from scratch. Partly because if we try and get one in the kind of dimensions that we want, they're so over-spec'd and so heavy for what we need. And also because we're putting our own fifth wheel onto Moose, we have no idea if it's going to work with a standard trailer anyway, because our height is probably quite different. So yeah, we're going to mount our own fifth wheel, so we're going to create the space around the trailer, around the fifth wheel, so that for cornering and stuff like that and going up and down hills, we're not going to foul on the trailer or foul on Moose.
Yeah, it might make it tricky for any other vehicle to tow our trailer
Yeah.
if we get stuck, but I don't really see that.
We'll get
being
it as
so much
close
problem.
as we can,
Yeah,
but it's that overhang, I think, that will be tricky.
yeah. Neil says 8 to 10 months. Where will we get our fix from?
We won't go anywhere after that. We'll start building something else.
Yeah, well, we'll film ourselves travelling and stuff, so you'll all come along
Yeah,
with
you'll
that.
get to see all the off-grid stuff.
Yeah. So I hope you all like that as well, because that's next. Let's carry on.
I think I'll zip through this with the angle grinder and then do all the wood with this.
I think that's better.
Yeah, I think that'll work. This can do it, but it just rinses the battery. What is in there? What's happening? I thought this was just like a top hat shaped section, but I think there's something inside it. Let's have a
Yeah,
look.
this is where I learnt with the box was made like actually really hefty, big chunky bits of
It was
steel.
heavy.
There's solid metal It's going up the middle. Okay. Well, I think with a bit of trial and error, I think we've come up with a good plan for taking the box apart. Yeah.
What is the plan?
Take the wooden panels off first, and then it will just be a
metal head. We did actually get a plasma cutter at one point, but it we bought like just a cheap one off Amazon, and it just
for now anyway.
it just did not
It doesn't
work.
work with rusty metal. It needs to be very clean metal,
Yeah.
otherwise you can't get a ground. It was just that was it.
A lot of the box as well was covered in fiberglass. It was like wood and metal and fiberglass, like all kind of wrapped up. It's stupid.
No, Adam, we won't be making a boat just yet.
That's serious waste of money. That is.
Yeah.
That's some pretty serious money pit action doing a boat.
James, we're in Hampshire, roughly, in the UK.
Yes, very roughly. Will the accommodation part be made of fiberglass? Yeah, so I don't know if you saw the episode where we made fiberglass like composite panels, where it's like fiberglass, big chunk of insulation, and then more fiberglass. But essentially, we're going to be doing something like that.
It's basically going to be built like a boat, like a yacht, and it's going to be very kind of organic shapes and yeah, not too boxy. So we're just going to kind of make nice shapes where they need to go, and then slap a load of fiberglass on it and paint it up. Should be good. How's it going?
It's going well.
I see.
No, yeah, it's going really well. Just topping all the walls to pieces as much as I can.
Having to cut out these.
Yeah, so it's in chunks because there's these uprights that run the length of the truck, floor to ceiling. So we're just
Reducing
weight as much as we can, cutting as much out as we can.
And this is causing problems.
This is causing issues. It's this steel bar that held the
Stable divider.
the stable dividers in. I'm just cutting around it, and then when the battery on this dies, I'll get the angle grinder and I'll chop into this and get it out of the way. But that's basically it. I'm just chopping as much of the wooden panelling out.
You're having a great time.
I'm having a great time. You having a good time?
I'm having a lovely time cleaning.
Yeah, you're just cleaning up after me.
I do kind of see why people used to comment like, you know, some like old school like engineers and stuff
it
were
came out-
like, oh, I would have got this off in a day.
Yeah.
And I do see why people would say, like, why people are saying that, because like if we were to tackle this again now, we probably would get it off like super quick. We cut it off in chunks like this big.
Well, at the time it was all very heavy work and
Yeah.
like fiberglassy and dusty, and that stuff was like, we didn't know what it was made of. Other people were warning us about asbestos and stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember
So,
that.
Yeah. Brian Fogg says he's building a Superclass C from scratch, and we did get your email with your slide out design, and we just haven't got around to replying yet, but we will. It looks really cool. Well done.
It's really cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna steal
We
that
may be
design.
pinching that.
Yeah, but
definitely picking
I'll
your
credit
brains
you.
some more.
Yeah. I will reply very soon. James Scott says, do you plan on going to any overlanding or van life shows? I would really like to.
Yeah, whenever we're finished.
We did get invited to Van Life
Yeah, it's a
Festival or
festival.
something. I forget what it's called exactly. But
That
we
was
didn't.
the start of this year we were
Yeah.
invited to.
Yeah,
We couldn't make it.
but we didn't have any van to bring. So, but yeah, I would really like to do that and meet everyone. That would be cool.
That never happens.
Ah, yeet. I reckon we can break it. I reckon we can break that last bolt.
How?
Well, we'll have so much leverage from this end. If we just pull it off.
I think there's still... Oh.
Oh dear. Oh.
Did you take the nut off that one?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, no I didn't. Oopsie.
Oh yeah, that's gonna break. I'm gonna move. Yay!
Yay. Great. There you go.
What was that? You can cut all the way up.
That's a cool high five.
There's the wind up to it. Nice bit of steel.
Thank you. And personal cleaning service.
Yeah, Metalhead, our songs kind of went from really rock country stuff to like vintage funk in the matter of a few episodes. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, and then that's just the way it's always been.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
It pivoted.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to give it a smash through.
Why was that so funny?
I don't know. I think we're just hysterical from the like exhaustion
I think so.
and the fiberglass inhalation.
Get it! Yes!
That's what you get.
What a mess.
Oh,
It was awful.
I'm so itchy. There's so much fiberglass. I'm like so itchy. But that went very well. Now I got the technique down. This next wall will come down in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're doing the right thing, not trying to cut through any of the steel yet and just taking all the weight out of the walls. And then we could take down like a couple of steel bits at a time and then leave that one and then take another couple.
Oh no, shall I tell you what we're going to do?
Yes.
This is what I'm thinking. We're going to take it apart in sections. So we'll cut the corner out, top and the bottom, and a bit of the ceiling out, and then the same on the other side.
Oh,
So
you're going to do it row by row.
Chunks, all the way back. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
a
I'm
great idea. No, your way sounds great. And that way the roof comes down little by little
in
as
pieces
well.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
manageable.
Yeah, it's going to get nibbled in sections from the back to the front.
That means that we'll have cover as well, like all the way down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that final wall right at the end, we'll just keep that as a wall until we're like, it'll be the last thing to come
Yeah, and
down,
it'll just fall
basically.
inwards.
Yeah. I feel less overwhelmed now.
Good.
Yeah, it's feeling like we can actually do this. We actually did take down a caravan in a very similar way once.
Yeah.
Just wasn't made of steel.
No.
So, okay, I get it. And at least the roof.
We had a plan for that caravan. We were basically going to make like a little off-grid caravan.
That was the original moose plan
Yeah,
before we found moose.
yeah.
It was a long time ago, we weren't quite ready.
No, we bought it for like £500 from this like caravan dealer place.
With wedding money.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had all these grand plans for it, and we started taking out the inside, and we realised that the side wall wasn't actually attached to the floor anymore, and you could just see the floor. Everything was rotten in it. Every bit of wood was completely rotten.
Yep.
It's a shame, but Yeah, so I just chopped it up. We sold the trailer.
Yeah, it was okay. Doesn't weigh anything.
No.
All right. Not today, fiberglass.
No. I know it probably looks overkill, but I was so itchy yesterday. It was awful.
It's very sparkly. It's giving everything a nice glittery sheen.
It was horrible. So
Ben wants to know who our favourite Disney princess is.
His 4-year-old daughter, Penny, would like to know.
I think Ben wants to know.
Hello, Penny. Ariel, I think, is my favourite.
Is Tangled Disney? She's not a princess either.
She's Rapunzel. I think she counts.
I'm going to go with that. Yeah.
I don't care how silly I look.
Well, we look silly.
I'm not getting covered in fiberglass again today. Let's go.
Who's that guy?
He worked at the shop blasting place.
Trevor, yes, we have still got our Amazon wish list. The link is in the description.
Well, if you buy anything.
Just looking at myself. I look so ridiculous. These suits were a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm barely itchy.
Oh, we're really milking this before and after, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember that shot. That took me ages to make.
It was really good. That's so good. Before we wrap things up for the day, we thought we'd show you what's in store for us next in taking these metal supports down, like the metal structure of the box down. So let me just knock this out of the way. We thought we'd just explore to see how much of this we can cut away with the 4.5-inch angle grinder and a sawzall, and also just to kind of show you like how this box is put together. Basically these uprights all the way along, welded to the floor and the roof, and then there's this top hat channel like section that goes over the bar, the square bar that's in the middle. But look how bad this is. Like, people have been asking if we're going to keep the box. Like, oh, why don't you just restore the box? This is why we're not restoring the box. Okay, let's start with this one. We've managed to almost cut, if you come around here, look, you can see this is the actual structural stuff of the box. Yes.
It's hollow.
It is hollow. How deep does a rusty cut need to be before you have to get a tetanus? So that's really good. I think what we'll do is we're going to get a scaffolding platform that we can move around. First we'll chop the tops from the inside, like most of the way through as far as we can. And then we'll come down here and chop the bottoms, and yeah, it'll all just come apart. We're going to do it in sections, so we're going to do this bit.
Nope. No,
We
we're
didn't
not.
end up doing that
No,
in the end, did
we
we?
changed the
Something
plan.
much sketchier than that.
Yeah.
So it's going to come off in about 1.5 foot slot chunks.
No, it's not.
Like Sliced bread.
Like sliced bread. We're gonna slice the truck into
Delicious toast.
slices, thick cut, good for toasting. Right, well next week I think all the boxes coming off, or at least most of it.
I think it is.
Awesome.
You're going down.
That's fun. That was a cool episode. The truck changed so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I found it quite slow, to be honest.
It was a little bit.
We definitely cut a lot of the guff out these days, don't we? That's how we managed to get one out a week, I think.
Yeah.
And then our standards went up slightly and it was harder to keep up.
Yeah, I prefer doing a video every 2 weeks. I don't know about you guys, but I think we get way more done in each video.
Yeah, and they can be longer as well. And you can really get stuck into one.
Yeah.
Apparently we look so funny in those suits. Bit rude.
Tazavti?
I will have
don't
to
know
call
if
you Zar, because
Zar.
I can't pronounce it.
He left a very nice comment about how we inspired him to make his own van. That's very cool. Send us photos of it when it's done.
Yeah.
We'd like to see what other people are making.
Who's chatting? How did you come up with the name Moose for your truck, says Phil.
We've discussed this and we can't really remember.
I came up with the name Moose. It was all because we were contemplating different colour schemes. And I used to have, I don't know if you all know what Beanie Babies are, but I had a moose one and it was brown with orange, and I started thinking about having like a vintagey look to the truck and it being brown with like orange accents, and that just made me think of my moose, and it's like chocolate mousse, I don't know. And when I was a kid I used to use the word moose a lot, calling people moose. You moose. Yeah. So it's just a word that's been in my life a lot.
Well, there
You
go.
didn't come up with it.
David says quality over quantity. Definitely, it takes 2 or 3 weeks to get an episode out. That's fine. Yeah,
Thank you, David.
it does. It really helps having that extra week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise we were really struggling, weren't we, with like, well, we don't really have free time anyway, but we were so stressed.
Yeah, it
and
was
so tired.
Yeah, we did like 6 months of doing a video every week.
Yeah,
was it?
and it got to the point where it's like we were having to order materials and things like that, and you have to order so far in advance, and then we would get let down by things arriving late, and it would just be like, oh no, we can't get a video out, what are we going to do? So it just gives us a bit of grace.
Yeah.
And it's a lot less stressful these days.
Yeah, it's much better.
David says, is Moose your full-time job?
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's kind of half and half, I guess. Well, no, I think it's the thing we work on the most. But we also run a music school, and that's a weekend thing. I'm always kind of working on it during the week in bits and bobs. But yeah, YouTube has kind of taken over in a good way.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Okay.
what you doing there?
I was queuing up the next episode.
James says, was your plan to always document the journey online? Or did you just fall into that when it got popular? No, the plan was always to do it, or to film it and put it on YouTube and put it on social media. We started by making shorts where we were just shopping for trucks. Because basically, our long-term plan is to run a business on some land, sneakily live on the land. The business is a front, but we're living off-grid, kind of thing.
You just told everyone there's
Don't tell anyone. And we're just working like normal jobs. We've always kind of said, oh, I want to build our own house one day. But it's like, oh, when we're rich, we'll be able to do it. When we have the money, we'll be able to do it. So we had to come up with a way of monetizing it, because if we wanted to put as much time into it as we have, and as much money into it as we have, I don't see how you can unless you've got loads of money, like coming in passively or in savings, because otherwise how can you afford to live and get your bills and stuff? So yeah, that was like the business plan that we came up with, is let's try and monetize this process we'll build the community as we go as well, so that when it's finished and we want people to be there and we want to do festivals and we want to like have that community behind us, like you're already there. So yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. Do we feel the pressure of it all?
Yeah.
There is an element of like accountability, because like we want to make sure we make good videos for you guys and we do it on time. So it definitely, like, if no one was watching, one, we wouldn't be able to afford to do it, but two, also I think we'd be much more relaxed, and I don't think we would have got as much done.
No, and that's
might
saying
have given
something.
up. Yeah.
No, it's definitely good having the accountability.
It's good pressure.
Yeah, it's good pressure. I'm not upset by it.
No. Hello, Peter Robertson.
Hello.
Should we crack on with the next episode?
Sure. Have you queued it up yet?
Yeah.
I don't think you. Oh, you have. One in One Project says, "Is this your first venture into YouTube?" Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just started with one photo on TikTok.
Yeah.
Of me standing next to a truck, being like, "Oh, look at this truck."
Yeah, and it got like a few hundred people looked at it and liked it. I was like, oh, well, that was very easy.
Yeah.
All right, this is episode 7. We're finally going to remove the box. This is where it gets quite sketchy, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Are we playing?
We will play.
The button's broken. Hello? What's wrong with your button?
I don't know, it's not playing.
Oh no. Oh, there it goes.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. In this episode of our camper truck build, we've got our work cut out for us as we cut, grind and flatten the massive steel frame of our old horse box and clear the way for our shiny new custom living space.
Look, now our truck has holes in it in the intro.
Audio recording?
Yes. Help.
Good lad at that was. Still is.
It's the perfect width.
It's well high.
Yeah. Maybe too high.
That was the ladder that we borrowed a year and a half ago.
That's alright. It's from my dad.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't want it
So-
back anytime soon.
This is the week where we turn our horse truck into a flatbed truck.
Why didn't we just buy a flatbed? So if you missed the last video, last week we basically took all the weight out of the sides. We cut out all the wood panels and just left the kind of steel construction behind. This week we're going to take down all of these steel uprights and the roof. And we have this platform to use, which is really, really handy.
The only tricky bits are going to be this end, but it'll be all right. Oh,
We brought bigger tools.
here you go.
Bosh! Thank you to our neighbour for lending us his 9-inch angle grinder.
Oh, that
We've
was the
still got
other-
that as well.
Still, yeah. I can't return it to him until I've replaced the blade.
Oh yeah, the
'Cause I
blade's
wore it
like
out.
this big now.
The biggest crowbar I've ever seen.
I like it for a cane.
It suits you.
Alright, so shall we get smashing?
Yeah, let's do it. It's coming down.
Okay.
Alrighty. I like this. This is kind of, I feel like a presenter with a desk. Alright. First thing to do, I'm going to see how easy this fiberglass roof is to cut out from below. It should be fun.
You need to make a hole first.
I don't know how. Oh, yeah.
There it is.
That went quite easy. Get out of the way, Bee. This isn't safe for you.
That's a lot.
First bit of ceiling out.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Peter, for your very kind words. We're happy to review them with you all, because I think there's quite a lot of people that didn't see these early videos, so it's nice to give a bit of commentary on what was going on.
Yeah.
Chris says he thinks it's great that we can fabricate hydraulic legs, yet make putting up a ladder difficult.
Well, we weren't.
We've grown.
We weren't
We
as
really have
skilled back
grown.
then.
Hey Jermaine, and hey Pajit.
There we go. That wasn't too bad. So if this starts bending or falling away, just you gotta let me know, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
This was so stressful. It's so heavy and it was so high up, and I was so sure you were going to fall off or get crushed.
We purposely haven't cut all the way through, so our thinking is now we can just push it and bend it.
See all that stuff that came out?
It was full of rust. Absolutely full of rust.
I think that was the hardest, most sketchiest bit done, so I'm very relieved that's done now. Everything else, all the other channels on the roof, is really lightweight, thin metal, so awesome. Oh, that's a relief. I'm really glad that's done. Now we just have to release these uprights from the side wall. Thank you. It's like angle, then the bar, then another piece of angle with aluminium on top, and I just can't cut through it with the normal angle grinder, so we're going to have to use this big one. I'm just a bit dubious about it because it's like I don't really have good footing to stand on to do it, because it's just huge. You know, I'm going to remove a bit more ceiling and I'm going to stand on the inside and I'm just going to cut through it all. Just see what happens.
Yeah, this bit was not fun.
No, and
'cause
then when it grabs,
Yeah.
and it's going to throw you off the ladder.
Yeah, which it almost did.
Yeah.
What I should have done is just gotten really good, expensive, Makita reciprocating saw blades and just put it in our battery powered one, and it would have been fine. But I didn't know the ability of the tools then.
Did we have the reciprocating saw
Yeah,
here?
we did. Yeah, but we were using a powered one instead.
Oh yes.
But it was rubbish.
That should do it. I cut through that pretty easily.
Why am I surprised? Why am I testing an angle grinder on a piece of metal to see if it works? What am I doing?
Because you didn't want to test it at height.
Oh, this is where I
Brand new ladder.
I've chopped into the top of that ladder quite a few times.
So this corner is now separated from the box. So I'm just gonna cut a little incision, not all the way through, just a little bit from the outside, and then I'm gonna come to the inside and cut it, and then it'll fall that way, like felling a tree. Where's the crowbar?
She's called Mabel.
Mabel?
Yeah.
Mabel the crowbar? Come and have a look at this. Look how corroded this upright is. That should be solid.
Oh, dang.
So I'm just going to cut through here and then try and push it forward. You ready?
That's heavy.
That was okay. That was all right. Look how many layers you have to cut through in the corners.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
one inside
4.
another.
Yeah. That's why it was so hard to cut through.
Yeah, I don't
Aw.
understand why. I guess it was just cheaper or easier to do it like that, where you sleeve box sections together to make it stronger, rather than just buying one big beefy one. I don't know, but a lot of it was like that.
It was way over-engineered for the corner of that box.
I don't
It
understand
didn't
why.
need that much. But then I guess the door, this thing. What's this? The door, the flap, the ramp.
The ramp. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was so heavy, so it probably did need that because it had the springs and stuff.
Metalhead said, "Do we sell all the scrap to someone? Did we?
Yeah, we did.
We made a good amount of money from it, actually.
On that aluminium we did.
Yeah.
Not good prices for steel at the moment, but yeah, we took it all in a van.
We did a short about it, didn't we? Do you remember how much we made?
Yes, it was about 140 quid.
Yeah, because we had to hire a van.
With your leg. All right.
Next one.
Oh, I've got to move this out the way first, please.
Okay, where do you want to put it?
I guess just down there.
Okay, now I just got to get the 9-inch angle grinder and zip, zip, zip. Push, push, push. Crush, crush, crush. Okay, it's gonna go. Ready? That didn't even snap where I cut it.
Oh god.
It snapped where it was so corroded. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was so bad. I really don't know. I reckon if this truck had a crash, the whole box would have just exited the chassis.
That was really hard work. That was really tiring, wasn't it?
I think that's the most stressful part so far.
Yeah, they were really heavy, those corner bits.
Yeah, and so much metal to cut through. I
Yeah.
can't believe how many layers there were.
Yeah, it's like Russian doll
Yeah.
metal section. But there we go, the difficult bits down. Now we've got two choices. We can either do what we did for that one, cut through from the roof, cut at the bottom, push it over, or we can cut the roof fully out, take the middle internal wall out, and then cut like 90% of the way through the uprights on the bottom, and then just let that whole wall fall in. That's the other option.
I really thought we were going to be able to get the steel stripped back to sell for scrap, but it's looking more and more like it's going to be a huge undertaking to separate all of the wood. I don't want to waste
In the end, they just took it with the wood attached to it.
Yeah,
still.
they did. They
There
just
was
gave
loads
up
of ply.
not as good a price.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think
they
anyone
were
wants
happy to take it, which is good. There was a bunch of stuff that we took much later that was nice and clean.
What it
and
is,
more
I
fun.
don't think it's worth it.
Lunch. Lunch? What's the
Lunch
time?
again.
So we've decided what we're going to do. We're going to take this middle wall out. We're going to take the roof fully out. We're going to cut the majority of the way through all the uprights at the bottom, and then we're just going to push the wall in like we did with those ones. You don't cut all the way through, just 90% of the way, and then just push it and the metal will bend. So we're going to do that. So I'm just going to take this wall out and go from there. First thing is, we've got to get these aluminium angles out.
Does that mean we need to use Bessie?
I think so.
Yes. Bessie. Is this? It's not attached.
You did it! No, let go.
Oh. Bill asks, who came up with the idea to start a YouTube channel?
Um.
Can we say it was both of us?
Yeah, I think it was. I think you took the first step to do it because you posted on TikTok the first kind of thing that we did.
Yeah, but we talked about it.
Yeah.
Or had we? I think
No, we
actually I
had.
just posted it.
No, we had. We talked about it because we were like, well, in order to get to our end goal, we're going to need financial support and like a following and like a community to bring along with us. So
It was a
just made
mutual
sense.
idea.
Yeah.
It was a conversation.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. Now, nice and easy.
What about that though?
Yeah. That one, we might need to angle grind that one off.
I should have just got an oxyacetylene torch and just,
Get out of here, wasp!
you know, just got it all off.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Okay, now we just need to hammer these bolts out. What should we use?
A
Maybe
big
a
hammer.
hammer. Take the biggest hammer you got. Bosh! Give her one of these.
And then I'll use Big Bertha.
The crowbars had many names.
I've settled on Bessie.
Okay. Cool.
That's what you get.
Whoa. Let's go home.
I don't quite know what just happened. I don't really remember doing such.
That's
an
our secret
intense-
handshake that we never did
It's
again.
very secret because I can't remember it. That line of, "That's what you get." That's a famous Road to Off Grid Hayley line now.
I should put it on a t-shirt.
We should.
Or a mug.
What image would go with it?
Me doing that.
That's what you get. What did James say?
Is your plan to set up the small holding in Hampshire or travel elsewhere? Also, do you plan on your main income source being YouTube or a business based on the small holding?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Both.
Yeah.
And not sure about Hampshire. We like Somerset and that kind of
Dorset
countryside,
and stuff.
but we don't know how easy it's going to be to do in this country altogether. So Portugal has been shortlisted as well.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit in the last live stream, but it's planning permission is really difficult in the UK, around where we are at least. And
This is one of the reasons why we want to go down the business route and make it like a campsite and a basically like if you ever heard of centre parks, but kind of like for alternative off-grid types. That's the idea.
yeah.
So that's how we're going to get around the planning permission. But then, even then, I don't know, maybe we'll have to be millionaires to grease the right palms to make that happen.
Well, land prices as well in this country is so high, especially if it's got any kind of potential. It's always like crazy expensive, and the chances of us saving up like $500,000 or something just for the land before we can actually do anything with it
and the rest.
it's going to be crazy. So that's why we're talking about potentially going to other places. Portugal, Bulgaria, yeah, Peter says Bulgaria, Romania. We've got friends in Romania. So once the truck is done, we're going to go visit some friends in Romania, and we're also going to look around Portugal. someone sent us a really helpful email. What was his name? I haven't replied to him yet, but I will if you're watching.
About Portugal?
Yeah, about
it was
Portugal.
Ray.
It was Ray. Thanks, Ray. So, yeah, we'll see. But
Well,
Portugal
Tiffany
is much
says that
more.
Portugal's too hot and we should go to Finland. Finland's a bit chilly for Hayley.
Yes. Yeah. Now we want to be able to have a lot of solar power. So Portugal's really good for that, and a good temperature for growing food and stuff as well. But the only thing is we might not get as much business in Portugal because you might end up being out in the middle of nowhere and all this kind of stuff. So there's a lot to think about. Wales is also much cheaper. That's actually where I'm from.
Fun fact.
But even then, again, like planning permission and stuff, they don't really want you doing much and like ruining the countryside. So it's very tricky. Alexander von Krankins is in the house. Hey man, how's it going?
Hello. Alright, let's continue.
Open plan makes me think that we should have a convertible motorhome.
Oh gosh.
Do you reckon that's been done before?
No, but probably with good reason.
Convertible motorhome, I think it'd be great.
That's what we're hoping for, Neil.
Yeah. How long did that pile of junk stay in front of Moose?
Many months.
That was my favourite transition I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, the
Oh,
whole
you've done a
living
few good ones. That you did work hard on that one though.
Peter says put everything on trailers, no planning permission needed. That's what he's doing. I think it depends where you are, because there was recently a case where someone had built these big barns on skids, basically planks of, like big planks of wood. So the building wasn't technically a building because it was mobile, but
It was temporary.
yeah, but the council actually took it to court and they lost because clearly they were trying to make the.
You mean the council won?
The council won because it was clear that they were just trying to take advantage of a loophole,
Yeah.
and now because of that, they are getting much more strict on those sorts of loopholes, like staying in a caravan while you're building your house and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. They do exist, but the council are really clamping down on it because they
I
just
guess it does depend.
yeah.
Whereabouts are you, Peter?
Yeah.
It's in Dorset.
Oh, that's interesting, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like a loophole.
Yeah. We'll take as many of them as we can get.
That was really successful. What time is it?
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, it only took like an hour
Yeah.
now to take the whole roof off. That's cool.
Well done.
That's really good.
I've noticed the walls are a bit wobblier now.
Are they? Oh yeah. Yeah, a little bit. That's okay. I have an idea for how we're going to bring these walls down. What if we get a ratchet strap and
I was thinking about ratchet strap,
yeah,
but
Ratchet straps have come in
Well-
so useful in this project.
We use them in the wrong way.
Yes, we do. There's an example of them being used in the wrong way.
the top of the wall and ratchet it to the bottom of this side of the truck and just put a bit of tension on it. Ow.
and that will stop it from going the other way.
Yeah, just keep a bit of tension on it while I'm cutting through at the bottom of the wall, and just keep the tension on until eventually the wall's just going to slowly bend and fall inwards.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. We're going to have a flatbed truck today.
Oh, what about the end wall?
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We had so many comments, people just being like, why didn't you buy a flatbed? It was probably one of the most commented things we had on these couple of videos.
There weren't any flatbeds around, were there, when we were looking?
Yeah, well,
Not what we wanted.
The thing was, yeah, we didn't even want a flatbed. we wanted something really cheap and
We
and
just wanted
old.
a good chassis cab,
Yeah,
but it just happened that the one we wanted had a box on.
yeah.
Alrighty, 2 last cuts before the walls can come down. Here we go. I think this truck used to be 2-tone.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Okay, this wall is released. Just gonna
I like the 2-tone. I wonder if we could do
so we can
something
get it
like
out,
that,
'cause
like
right now-
stripe.
it's in the way. I'm trapped.
You made a nice tent.
Hey, we're in 2 places. What just happened?
The first time you can actually see like the full amount of floor space that we've got. We've had a lot of comments from people saying we should just get a used truck body, like a square box, and just put it on. Because I suppose we haven't really spoke about it, but we want to design and build our own box for the back. Okay, so to get this wall down, we're going to get ratchets. It's going to ratchet the top of that wall to the underside.
Hooks.
There's some hooks on the underside, and we'll just keep tension on the wall so it's not going to go anywhere. So
Hopefully this tension won't bring it all down before we can get out of the way. I'm getting out of the way now.
Just want to hook that down underneath somewhere. Keep them hooked while I just... Okay. So that's gonna ensure that the wall doesn't fall that way. This wall should just slowly and then very quickly come down. See how much water came out of there? I'm gonna ratchet it and see if it comes down.
Oh, tense music.
Oh, swimming lost the camera.
Yeah, was that our old camera? It was.
Yeah, it did survive.
Something bonkers about that, right? I, for whatever reason, didn't even think to measure if the height of the wall was the same or shorter than the width of the truck.
Oh, you didn't know if it was going to go in or if it was going to land on the other wall.
Yeah, it could have easily just fallen into the other wall and then fallen onto the boat on the other side.
Don't
It was
say that.
complete luck.
I think that it looked fine otherwise.
Well, I think because they usually, like, standard boxes are like 8 foot by 8 foot.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it could have gone much better, no.
No, that was perfect, exactly what I was hoping for.
I mean, we
Just-
won't balance the
Oh,
camera on the ramp next time.
No.
bye.
Yeah.
That's how the tripod got bent as well.
Mm.
Just slowly pulled it down, and then it just went. Very pleased with that. I think I still flinched when it hit the ground. I think we need to get this out before we can pull the other wall
Yeah,
down.
I was just going to say, that needs cutting up, doesn't it, first?
Yeah. That was really cool. Enjoyed that.
We've ordered some hooks and ties for our new flatbed. What are they called? Can't remember, but they're far too hefty for our truck. They're just these like angled pieces with a hook that comes up we're going to weld in place. So we've got those ready to go.
They sit like flush with the flatbed
Until you need them.
And then you pull the hooks out.
They're going to be good.
Each one's rated for like 3.5 tons,
yeah,
which is
juicy.
more than Mrs. payload probably.
Yeah. And Chris, we have some of our music over on Patreon, but I really do want to get more up, and some of our like backing music as well, because it's all quite cool and funky. What are you doing?
Oh, that was hot. I'm drilling the rivets out of this piece of aluminium that was on the roof, because aluminium's really, really expensive, and we want to use a lot of aluminium on the build.
Still got that? Still got that nice bit of aluminium?
We have, yeah.
We will use it for something.
Yeah, I hope so.
We are contemplating building the trailer out of aluminium, or kind of a hybrid where the main structural, like, kind of, I don't know, main structural support, yeah, is steel, and then aluminium cross members. It's just a matter of, you know, separating them so you don't get too much corrosion and stuff. But I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, you'd save a lot of weight. But also the floor of the floor of the trailer, the insulated bit, is also going to be structural. There's going to be reinforcements in the floor,
like GRP bits.
Yeah, either fiberglass box section or aluminium box section, like in the floor. So the trailer, like a caravan, if you take everything off of a caravan chassis, is actually really floppy. So it'll be like that. It's when you put it all together, it stiffens up.
Okay, everything's cut, so now we're just gonna ratchet it, pull the wall over. Let's go. You ready? Do you want to do it?
No, I do not want to be anywhere near it.
Why?
Don't forget to stand back.
Well, I'll come back, don't worry. Comes down with a bang.
It was so satisfying doing that.
It was so loud. Let's chop it up. Oh, you can get to these much easier this time.
Yeah. You can drill these rivets out if you want.
Okay.
Peter says we should try and make one of our songs Christmas #1. It doesn't take many people to get it on the chart. Like if we had like a couple of thousand of our subscribers to like buy the song on iTunes or something, we could make it in the charts.
I don't know if we could.
You could, totally could.
Phil, we plan to start the trailer build in a couple of months. We really need to get indoors somewhere, so we've started to shop around for maybe a proper workshop or industrial unit to rent, because we want to get some more equipment.
Oh, there's some really cool stuff going on behind the scenes.
I know we said earlier how we haven't really had like issues with thefts or anything like that, but it does start to get a bit worrying when you have to leave behind quite expensive stuff just in case. So we've been looking for potential workshops, because if we want to build the trailer the way that we want to, and kind of from the inside out, like they build caravans usually, you build all the inside and then you encase it. We can't be outside, and it gets so miserable in the winter.
It slows stuff down so much, and it does you get really tired because you're cold. You have to constantly eat and keep your energy up, and there's just nowhere to sit down and relax where we are. So we're looking at some cool units. I don't want to give too much away, but it's cool. It's very, very exciting.
So basically, as soon as we find somewhere
that we can afford.
Hello, Paul in Virginia.
That came down so much faster.
Yeah. Definitely gaining confidence with these tools.
Yeah. So, turns out, basically by the best cutting blades and discs that you can afford, because we just zipped right through it all with it. Didn't have to get out the big angle grinder, none of that.
They're a lot more forgiving as well, the expensive ones.
Also, I think just learning like what's possible with the tools that we've got as well.
Yeah.
We're learning as we go, you know.
So one more.
Just that last final wall, and then that's it. Then the truck is in flatbed mode.
Yeah. How should we tackle this?
Gonna cut this, and then I'm gonna cut the wood at an angle like that, so it can fall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
On both sides. Cut the middle support out, and then the wood's rotten, so it'll just fall forwards. I need a snack.
I need a refreshing cup of tea and water.
Why did we keep in so much like of us chatting about food?
I don't
Reference
know.
lunch like 3 times in this video. Guys, do you prefer our newer videos? Because our new videos are much faster paced.
Yeah. Like, how many of you watching now were watching then? And how many of you that are watching this for the first time and finding it quite slow?
Yeah.
Because I'm finding it quite slow. Chris was watching back then.
Oh, Paul, thank you so much. Paul donated $20.
Thank you so much, Paul.
little
That's
something
something
to
to
help
help
the
the
build.
build. We'll put it towards the deposit for the workshop.
Yeah.
Chris says he was watching back then. So how have you found the pace? Has it improved?
Metalhead said he used to watch it at 1.5 times speed.
Oh no.
How dare you?
Can you watch it at normal speed now? I hope so.
Yeah, are our new episodes better paced? I think so. We don't chat as much. We just kind of talk and do at the same time.
Yeah. We don't need to explain what we're about to do and then do it.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to cut this metal. Here's me cutting the metal. And then I explain, I just cut some metal.
Peter says from the very start, love watching our reactions just as much as
you're on
the replay.
Am I on the wall?
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Zar.
Zavti? He says once we have moose ready, we can use it to truck everything back and forth. Yeah, we won't need to hire a van or anything ever again once we have moose.
That'll be handy.
That'll be super useful. He also said I used to watch them basically.
No, watch them all basically in a day.
You binge watch them all? Nice.
Yeah, don't blame me for speeding it up.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, well, overall.
Oh no, Julie says that her partner's now looking for trucks. They were converting a van, but we may have inspired.
He's looking at trucks on eBay. Yeah, that's a fun rabbit hole. I'm sorry about that. Someone's commented there's no audio, there's no auto translate. Unfortunately, so we can't see what that says. But thank you for the comment.
Yeah. Yep.
Almost. Thank you.
That was the first time we saw the back of Moose, like the back of the cab.
Back of his head.
We were like, whoa!
And he was so small.
Yeah.
That's pretty sketchy, but I think it's okay. Watch out.
The wall's gone into the floor.
Should we try and pull it that way?
Whoa, I haven't been up here since it came down. That's so weird to be taller than that.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It looks so strange.
Yeah.
Like a couple of days ago, there was a war.
It's easy to think that Moose is massive, but he's actually smaller than most cab over style trucks nowadays.
Yeah.
Like the cab is about 200 mil narrower, and not as tall either. So he's actually not very big, and especially now when he's chopped down, he's actually smaller than a Mercedes Sprinter.
Yeah.
Like he's as wide as a Range Rover Sport, like a new Range Rover. So he looks really big on camera, but
He's a
I
dinky
reckon,
boy.
yeah, it's compact.
So cool.
Look at the state of this floor. It won't be long before we're working on the chassis.
No, I think you're right. Do you reckon we can get all the subframe and the floor off next week?
Is this coming off?
Yeah, everything, right the way
This?
down. Yeah.
I think so. I really want to think about getting some kind of shelter up. It's nearly September and we've been really blessed with the weather this week, but kind of trying to work under there and clean up all the chassis and then do all the stuff mechanically is going to be horrible if we're out in the elements. We did get a quote for some scaffolding with like a tin roof and all the sides wrapped and stuff, which would have been amazing because we would have been completely out of the elements all through the winter, but it was like £7,000.
For 6 months, which might be a good deal, I don't know.
It might be, but I also think you could rent a flat for that much.
We can't park our truck in a flat.
If anyone knows where we could buy second-hand scaffolding for a good price, maybe we could put up something ourselves.
And that was the direction we should have gone. We should have tried to build something from scaffolding right at the beginning.
What do you guys think about getting a marquee and then beefing it up and making it taller?
Me and my imagination.
That's what you think.
Yeah. Terrible idea? Who knows?
It'll be okay until December.
Yeah.
We might hit 6,000 subs.
We're talking about getting 6,000 subs.
Thank you so much to everyone that's like following along. It's been crazy. Yeah, every week we put something out and we're like, it's okay, it might be fine. And it gets such
Hi
a
Neil, have fun dog walking.
recognise a few like regular commenters and people that are in the chat when we premiere it, in the live chat, and they always say hello. So thank you so much to all those guys that are getting involved, and yeah, it feels really nice. It feels seen.
Yeah,
So
it's
thank
really cool.
you.
Aww. We were amazed to have 6,000 subs at that point. I still am, to be honest.
Yeah. I just want to see what's under.
Oh, the aluminium
I
floor.
just want to see. Yeah, that's going to come up real easy.
You reckon? Oh, hang on, hold it there.
Can you see something?
That's
Smooth.
funny. That's cool. That was cool. That was our first, I think, half an hour long video when we first made. I think that was our first ever half an hour video.
Yeah,
It felt like half an
it really did.
hour.
Don't go up too far. I've already read that bit.
That was Metalhead says that was pretty sketchy, but I think it's okay. Spoken
and you
like a
have
true
the
health and safety expert.
checklist, or
I think we are health and safety experts at this point.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they do make smaller trucks. Something like the Mitsubishi Fuso Canter.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Or the Isuzu.
Isuzu NF. I always forget what it's called, but yeah, they make a range of smaller ones, but they're still 7.5 ton, but they're smaller, so their payload is really good. It's better than our truck.
Yeah, I think if we hadn't found Moose, maybe we would have ended up with something like that.
Yeah, because if you get like a DAF LF45, they're really heavy as is, so the payload isn't actually that great. It's like maybe like 2 tons or so. So you're not really. I mean, it depends on what you want to do, but yeah.
Do you have a size and weight constraints on your trailer? Yes. We can go 12 meters long, but only up to 3.5 tons in weight.
Yeah. And 2.55 meters wide, but we're going to stick to probably around 7 foot, just because that's how wide the truck is, and we don't want, I don't know, it just seems like it'll make things easier and a bit more stable.
We could possibly go over 3.5 tons.
Not with Moose.
Someone was saying, I think they emailed us that there was a bulletin out where you could borrow weight from your gross vehicle weight, but I haven't looked into it. Anyway, even if that was the case, if we build a trailer over 3.5 tons, we have to get it plated. It has to have a VIN number. It has to go through rigorous testing.
It also has to have ABS and electronic braking systems.
It's just like,
which Moose doesn't have. So
yeah, we just couldn't do it. So, yeah, we're capped at 3.5 tons no matter what.
I think that's good to have a bit of a limit, because otherwise we would just like go nuts, and Moose can't tow anything big
Yeah,
enough,
he's still an old boy, so
He's
we
not
don't
the
want
most
to push him
powerful
too hard.
truck. Yeah. Anything else?
Delivery van, it's a great idea in my head to convert into a camper. Yeah, a delivery van would be good.
I
Those, is it DHL?
UPS.
UPS. Oh yeah, the Varios. Yeah,
They're cool.
if they would make those available, they would be amazing. Because they have like the bus style doors to get in and out.
They scrap them.
Yeah, I know.
They won't sell them to the public.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
They're such good vehicles.
Paul says, I'm glad you are doing this. I didn't find your channel until you started building the legs.
Oh, let me take them off again.
Thanks, Paul. I'm so touched by the donation. It's so kind.
Yeah, it's really nice. Thank you. Carl says, it's great watching your journey and getting Moose up and running. My doesn't know what screwdriver looks like. Never mind a welder. You're what? You're who?
I think maybe his wife.
Hush.
It's very easy to learn. You know, it doesn't take long to learn how to use all these tools that we're using.
Yeah, I think we're going a bit too slow for Lenny. He wants to see us building the trailer soon.
Honestly, so I have designs. So if you like, when we do the next live stream, I can prepare some CAD and stuff, as well as like watching a video. We could do that. We could look at other CAD. Is there anything you guys want to see? Because this is an opportunity for you to get like real time behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, we don't have to just watch old episodes. We talk about anything.
Yeah.
Let us know.
And we can show you stuff, drawings.
That's about it.
Well, that's actually what that is about it. Our cat. We could show you our cat.
Yeah, she's sleeping.
The older trucks are more reliable.
Yes.
Yeah, Chris, totally. That's why we went for Moose, to be honest. We wanted something pre-2002, like before AdBlue and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, before crazy electronics that make it more difficult, having to plug it in and all this stuff. Like, we could fix Moose with a hammer and a screwdriver.
You really can, yeah. Alex von Krankens says, will you have mountable weapons for the Armageddon?
Don't give him ideas.
I'm going to say yes, I just haven't decided what weaponry. Maybe something like non-lethal, like a net catcher. I'm not sure why.
Peter says we should have a helium balloon ceiling to help keep the weight down. That sounds expensive.
Does that...
You'd have to keep topping it up.
I suppose that would work.
Don't give him ideas.
No, that's a crazy idea. But I suppose it would in theory.
Carl says, my wife!
Yeah, we guessed that's what you meant.
The comments on your screen are different on your device. I don't know, that shouldn't be the case. Maybe there's a bit of a delay?
It might be just a delay thing. You might wonder, if you scroll to the top of the comments, you can change it from top to live
yeah, you
view.
might want to see all chat
Yeah,
instead of
there's like a
top
drop down menu.
Do we have top chat on or all chat?
We have all chats on.
Oh, it says top chat.
Oh, live chat. Oh.
No,
No,
it's the same.
it's all good. It is all good. I originally thought you were going to make some kind of roller container home. Well, like a shipping container sort of thing. We did have an idea to make our camping unit, like the habitat, demountable, where it could come off on legs. We get to that video soon, but ultimately we realised that by the time we want to take off the habitat regularly, we will be at our own bit of land.
So we won't want to take it off regularly.
It would have been really cool and a bit of a showpiece, but it was so expensive and just difficult. All the engineering was really difficult, so we just decided against it.
Peter would like to see costs and budget.
Yeah, I would as well. Actually, no, I don't want to see the cost. Well,
we could do a bit of a breakdown one time, but
do you want to see cost of tools as well? Because that's going to be really scary.
I don't want to look at that.
Yeah. But we do, at the end of every episode, well, usually we have a breakdown of the cost, like how much we've spent on materials, including the cost of moose. So if you hang around to the end of the videos, usually if we've spent money that week, we'll add it on.
Yeah.
At the moment it's about 6,700 or something like that, £6,500.
Yeah, including the cost of moose and including the hydraulics that
will go on the trailer.
Will go on, yeah.
But not including the marquee that blew down and the workshop, the scaffolding workshop,
or like our mag drill and welders.
Yeah,
and stuff.
the workshop, the scaffolding workshop cost about £1,000.
No.
Was it less?
It was more like 2.
Yeah, we spent a fair bit on tools as well. Probably.
But it's still cheaper than renting somewhere.
Yeah, and when we move to our workshop, to our unit, wherever we go, we're gonna sell the scaffolding workshop as a kit.
Yeah, does anyone want to buy it?
So let us know if you want it. Send us an email and we'll you can come and pack it down because we don't want to do that. But a roll-off container. Yeah, hook lift. That was an idea that a lot of people recommended. They were like a skip loader. Basically, the system, the hydraulic system to grab and then pull it on and off, was so heavy it would have taken up the majority of the payload. And then just the metal shipping containers alone, or the skips, they weigh like 2 tons.
Yeah,
so
it was too much.
Yeah, those hook lifts. Yeah.
Do we want to watch one more?
How long has it been? It's been an hour and a half.
The next video is 20 minutes long, and we get the floor taken up and stuff. Get down to the chassis.
It was the perfect camper build one. Do you want to do another one? What do you guys want to do? You want to watch another one, or do you want to talk about some other things?
Where do you want to go? You don't need that hook system. There's a lightweight version made of winches.
Yeah.
We've talked about winches as well.
Well, on Moose is going to be a container that stores our heavy stuff, like the water tank, the main water tank, and our batteries, and possibly a generator as well.
On Moose's backpack.
On Moose's back, yeah, Moose's backpack. So we do want a way of taking that on and off. We're going to put ramps on to the flatbed, like ramps that can connect and stuff. So yeah, we will want a way where we can roll it on and off, or drive it on and off,
maybe
or pull
look
it.
into this lightweight winch system.
Yeah. Okay, we'll watch one more. One more.
Just one more. Is it going to play this time? Or are you going to have issues?
I think it's going to play fine.
Oh, you did it.
Ton horse truck into the perfect off-grid camper.
Do we need the intro?
The rotten old box to make way for a brand new
We just saw this.
With just subframe left to remove. The end is in sight.
It's all good.
Our tools are failing us, and we find
There's the plasma cutter.
Don't buy cheap plasma cutters from Amazon. And look, the intro's changed. Who noticed this the intro? I know a few of you did.
Yeah, that's going to come up real easy.
There's 2 screws here. Look.
That's on a different bit. There.
There, yeah.
Okay, so a couple needs drilling up, but look at this. Yeah, that won't be too difficult. And then look, using it as a cane.
Whoa. Oh
This
yeah.
isn't even nailed down.
No, I think you could get.
Zafty noticed the intro. Good. But you binge watched them all, so you would have
Yeah.
noticed.
Oh, look
The
at
underside of that had some crazy mold. I don't know what it was, but it
fungus.
smelled really bad. It was just a mixture of like horse wee and rotten
make a little
moldy
mess.
wood.
Yes. Bit scared.
No, you won't fall through. You won't fall that far either.
You don't know.
Yeah, you'll be fine. There's lots of nice rusty metal to catch you. Oh,
Get it. Go on, get it. Yes.
yeah, I see the
Yes.
see the screws.
That's it. Yes. Cheerleader. That's it. It has released.
Oh gosh! It just keeps falling apart when I
I
try.
can't believe we're basically gone full circle. We're about to put this flatbed back on.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, I think someone was asking earlier. I might have missed or forgotten to
Ready?
reply to the comment, but this Friday coming will be the next episode.
Yeah.
We have our scaffolding planks coming on Tuesday, so we should be able to get those fitted on and filmed and then edited for Friday. But yeah, that will be the flatbed back on, but with a cool bulkhead that it didn't have there.
Oh yeah, we finished the bulkhead and it looks really, really cool.
Real nice.
And we mocked up the side edging as well. We clamped it in place, and it looks really good. I think
Real good.
we didn't show them on Patreon, did we? But
No, it's still a secret. Maybe we'll show patrons. Patrons?
patrons and our YouTube community people. So we're also going to start. So originally we just posted behind the scenes videos to Patreon, but now every time we post to Patreon, we're also going to post to the community.
Yeah, on YouTube.
So if you're part of the community,
You also get fun emojis
yes,
to join.
yes, fun emojis. Adam says, yeah, the headache rack. Yeah,
I keep calling it a bulkhead.
headache rack, bulkhead, or
That's it.
there's another word.
So I'll
for
call it a headboard as well.
headboard.
I think that's on a bed.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Hi Jeff and Scott. It just looks like that again now.
It does, yeah. Oh, so these are our friends, Tudor and Anna, and they're the guys that we're going to go and visit in Romania.
Oh yeah, they moved back there.
They moved
Awesome.
away from us.
And we thought that we would take a minute to go over some of the most regularly asked questions.
Yeah, so question number 1. Why didn't you just buy a flatbed? We did.
Yeah, we did buy a flatbed. It was just, it had a horse box on it. We didn't buy a flatbed because we weren't looking for any type of truck.
Mm.
It's just a coincidence that it's currently a flatbed. We essentially just wanted any truck that was going to be easy to work on. The drivetrain and the chassis was good, and it was quirky and fun, and we just enjoyed the truck. So when we were shopping, we found this Mercedes, and at that point we decided that we didn't care what was on the back, if it was a tipper or a horse box or anything, or a fire
You
engine.
could tell
yeah.
we had this comment a lot because we thought we needed to answer it in a video.
Yeah.
We checked out the
These days it's why didn't you just buy an ex-brewery tractor unit?
We get asked that a lot. Why didn't you buy a tractor unit? And basically we don't want a tractor unit.
Yeah, I think lots of people are kind of arriving late, so they don't have all this history of Moose and how we were originally going to build on the back, and
Some forklift trucks.
then we just fell in love with him, so we couldn't get rid of him once our plans changed.
access
but
to
that's why.
Also, we have like a restored truck now.
yeah.
So, like, T is just saying he reckons our accumulated knowledge and expertise that we have on the vehicle and Moose will give us quite a lot of confidence. when we're
Yeah,
strutting around.
if we break down, it's going to be something that we've probably worked on already.
Yeah.
Well, I hope not something that we've worked on and broken. But you know, we've we know him quite intimately now.
Yeah. And everything new, like the newer tractor units, like we could have got a DAF LF45 or like an urban tractor unit, and they are quite expensive. They're at least like £6,000 to £8,000 for an okay one. And yeah, also I would have had to get my full C license because they're over 7.5 tons. And all you can use it for is towing. Now we have a flatbed, like a useful vehicle that we can
just so
put a box
happens to
on.
have a big fifth wheel for towing,
Yeah.
like a pickup truck that was towing
Yeah.
a fifth wheel caravan.
So it's far more useful.
Yeah.
That could lift the box up. The truck also isn't roadworthy at the moment. It does run, but the batteries are dead. And if we did manage to lift up the box and then drive it out, we would be taking up twice as much space that we'd have to pay for. So the only option would be for someone to come along, want the box, be willing to pay for a crane because there isn't enough space to lift the box off and move it around. So it would have to be a crane that picks up the box and puts it onto someone else's truck. And that would be so much more expensive than it's worth.
Oh, hang on a second. Tudor's about to do something heroic.
Hit it with the hammer. Take the biggest hammer you got. Swing it back and launch it like it's hot. It's a hammer. Hit it with the hammer.
That was fun. He liked those shots. It was hard work.
That
getting
came
all
up
that off.
with a decent sledgehammer, didn't it?
Yeah.
So final question. What are your plans for the new box?
We have many plans for the box, but I think it'll be easiest if I just show you.
Yeah, it's quite different now. But I think some of this design is still quite relevant to what we want to do.
Yeah.
Still has peach chamfer.
Yeah, in places. Or we might, I don't know, we might like
We
make
might
the
go
trailer a bit
around.
more curved and organic shaped.
Well, the flatbed's got your chamfer.
Yeah.
Okay, I've dropped Hayley off. It's just me.
I forgot I slid in the truck.
To go with its box on the back. So that's kind of where we're at the moment, the subfloor and the side rails. I just want to quickly show you what I have in mind for our box design and talk you kind of through the ideas and how it... So we're pretty sure that we want to have the bed above the cab. Now we've had a look around
So much
all
has changed.
designs and stuff, and there's a few ideas, right? You can do the whole overlander thing. This is a very similar truck to ours, but set up for off-road with the massive wheels, and it looks super cool, but we're not going to be doing any off-roading, and we're not
Look
traveling.
how stumpy that truck is.
Yeah.
So while it looks
Usually overlanders aren't that big because they need to be like agile to move around.
Yeah, but that wheelbase looks so small.
Yeah. It's about the same size as most now.
As ours now, yeah.
and they have the bed over the cab, and it's much more angular and a bit more sleek and aggressive than just a square box on the back. So we don't want to do just the square box. So it's playing around with what it might look like with the bed.
It's a nice
It's like
house removals
Yeah.
removals truck.
different angles
Well,
on.
the problem with that is you can't tilt the cab unless
Yeah, that was a
you
whole
leave a
nother
really
thing.
big gap.
Like a normal commercial vehicle, it looks more like rugged. Yeah, definitely on the right tracks with this. There's an idea I've had in my mind for designing the truck where instead of just having the box be square at the back, I want to chamfer the corners. So I thought that it'd be really cool to put windows in it. Now, whether or
People
not
didn't like these windows. They were like, they're just going to get smashed by branches.
Oh,
to
yeah,
me,
that's
I think that
probably
looks really
true.
cool. I did also think if we did the same thing on the back, that now we've got this look all the way around. And I just think
I do like that look. I think it looks
so
really
much
cool.
light, and there's still plenty of space on the roof.
But people were confused that they thought I meant that I wouldn't put windows on the walls.
On the walls. Oh yeah, you just didn't draw them yet.
No.
Putting big windows in the walls, we can have as many cupboards and things like that as we want.
Juha has a converted bus with a wheelbase of 6.2 metres.
Whoa,
Must be very nippy around town.
that is long.
Yeah,
Look, but on...
it does look like a mover's van. Peter, 7.5 tonne is an extra removal.
You got to put the LED bar...
Is it really, really tall? Because the ones that we've seen are just so tall. You can't
Yeah.
imagine that it's going to stay upright in a storm.
Yeah.
You might have...
Hello, Bernie from Perth, Western Australia. Nice to see you.
engine and
We
stuff.
get quite a lot of views from Australia. It's like our third most popular place.
Hmm.
The idea is that the camping unit will be demountable for a few reasons. One, so we can service and get to the important parts of the truck. But also, we want this truck to be modular and
It's
have
a normal wheelbase for buses, but not for
whatever we're going to build next.
whatever we're building.
No.
We want a useful vehicle to go and get supplies or pick things up or whatever. So if we take this off, our thoughts are to keep it as a flatbed truck and have a kind of modular mounting system and hydraulic or electric actuators, you know, like stabilizers.
We really have gone full circle because now I'm
Yeah.
talking about keeping it as a flatbed truck and having a demountable cab.
I don't remember us talking about having the modular mounting system this
Or we
early
could-
on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Space and then have like a pickup bed on the back for if we need to go away and stay somewhere while we're picking something up, or maybe a little crane.
The reason we didn't do it like this is because the
Multiple uses.
flatbed and the subframe underneath it,
Would have been so tall.
it took like over a foot off of the height of the habitat,
Mm.
so it was going to end up being like a double-decker bus sort of height. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Chris, I think that we will have 2 axles.
front.
Well, actually,
we might have one. I still can't figure it out
didn't
because
you want to have it independent?
we're going to have independent axle,
We might
independent
have-
suspension.
Independent suspension.
No, we're
if we
definitely
can
gonna-
figure it out.
No, we're definitely going to do that. We're going to have independent airbag suspension, but I can't decide if we're going to have just one axle, like one set of wheels, or 2 axles. That
I
we're
think
not
we
going to
should
have
have
beam
2.
axles anyway.
No, I think
Um,
we should have 2. I think we should have 2 and smaller wheels.
The thing is, we have an axle that has 17.5-inch wheels on it already, and air disc brakes, and it would be perfect just to put in place and use. But every truck driver I've spoken to has said that having just one axle makes the trailer much
Twitchy.
less stable when you're driving around, and much harder to reverse because it reacts much quicker.
And then the only downside of having a dual axle, or two axles, sorry, is that it will have some scrubbing.
Yeah, the tyres tend to scrub.
But
But
I-
also, 2 axles means we have to build a custom air to hydraulic braking system.
The 2 axles means that it will be more stable
Yeah,
when parked, because if you're on one, then you're going to tip more.
there is that. So basically,
We're still deciding.
I still can't decide, essentially. So Zavti is
One axle's too little for the weight.
so the axle that we've got is rated for like 5.5 tons. It's off of a 7.5 ton truck. So
It's the one we got the air suspension
we'll
from.
we'll
from
use the
Scotland.
hubs and the brakes and build it into independent suspension on each side. So the weight would be fine, but he also says that one will fishtail a lot at high speeds. So, but I don't know, because if it weighs 3.5 tons, is it still going to fishtail?
Yes.
I don't know. You have proven you can do anything. You decide what you want.
Thank you, Peter. We will keep trying.
Yeah.
But then you use composite, like sandwich panels, riveting and glued into all the gaps. So a composite panel, something like this, so you have like an aluminium outside skin and then a layer of insulation and then some sort of interior skin as well. So the composite panel, they're really, really stiff, and when you rivet it and glue it into the aluminium frame, that's where it gets all its rigidity and strength. Yeah, it's going to be a massive thing to make, and I am going to show these designs to a structural engineer just to make sure that it's all good, you know, and get some stress simulations on it and all that fun stuff. So
Nah, we'll just build it like a boat.
Yeah.
It would look something like this, you know. So the panels go in, fill in all the gaps of the frame. So it would end up looking something like that.
HW100, hello.
Still with the windows on the top. Something like that. You may notice this massive hole in the side. This brings us to the second very ambitious part of the design of this truck. So we want to have what's called a slide out. Now if you don't know what that is, it's basically something like this.
Oh
where
yeah.
of the side of the truck slides out and it gives you a lot more living space inside. We're not entirely sure how. It's going to be some sort of like linear actuator or maybe the same hydraulics that are in the truck to raise the habitat off. But it's essentially going to slide out from in here and might look something like this. So we might have our subfloor. Also, we don't want the insulated panels sitting right on top of the flatbed. So there's
Hey Mark, yeah, the cab tilting would have, well basically the habitat was going to be like demountable, so it would be able to lift up in the air and then you were going to be able to tilt the cab, but it doesn't matter, but we've moved on from that plan now anyway.
made up of the same.
Yeah, we like the slide out idea too, Adam, and we are going to have many slide outs.
Something along.
As many as we can fit.
Probably sticking out a bit too far. It's going to aim for about an additional metre in width. It will slide out. So
On both sides.
Yeah, now we've decided to just have as many slide outs as possible. Originally we were just going to have one big one, but
we don't know how yet. Like I said, this is just a concept. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It is very ambitious, but you know, we're unlikely to do this again. So if we can do it, and it can be done, then we may as well do it now while we can, while we have the time. So yeah, there she is. Now we're going to go back to the real truck where we have got a new tool that's hopefully going to save us a lot of time.
it won't.
This is a plasma cutter, just a cheap little Amazon one, but it had lots of really good reviews. So we bought
Ours was broken, immediately broken.
a faster
The,
job than the angle grinder.
Air regulator thingy was knackered on it.
Also, you couldn't get a good enough ground because the
It looks pretty
metal
good.
on the cut was rusty,
Let's test.
covered in paint.
See if it's worth talking about.
Yeah, Peter, we're definitely going to do slide outs. We're either going to buy kits to do it, because you can buy kits from Alibaba and other places, but Alibaba is the cheapest because that's where they will buy them from anyway, manufactured in China. And they come with motors and the controllers, and they're quite smart now. They will like sense if they're being like overloaded, so you can't like just crush your slide out into a tree, for example. Like they'll stop. They've got safety mechanisms, and so you can just buy kits up to like 3 meters long.
You just have to know what height you want, I think, and then
Yeah.
you can adjust whatever length that you
Yeah.
want when you're building.
Yeah, earth issue. Okay, bit more power, I reckon.
More power!
Yeah, see, again, I should have just got an oxyacetylene torch and we would have done it in a
I
day.
didn't even know it existed.
It's worth it.
What for?
If the plasma cutter's worth it, like the expense. Come on.
Also, our air compressor was rubbish.
Go, has it?
No. So we just set up the plasma cutter and we had high hopes that it was going to be a really quick and effective way of just cutting all the metal that we need to get this subframe and everything stripped down to the chassis. But it was broken, which was really annoying. The air regulator, the air pressure regulator on it was broken, and the power switch was falling out.
Oh
So
yeah, I
it
remember.
wasn't keeping a consistent arc because the air pressure was dropping off and the switch was intermittent as well. So
It was just as slow as using the...
it was slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, rubbish.
Also, lots of fires.
We did set fire to a lot of the wood as well, which you didn't really think about that.
Yeah, so it did cut through, but it's
Eventually.
not quite the right tool for the job.
No, it's a shame.
I think it would be great for really clean metal and getting precise cuts and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
not
like-
for demolition.
We've got some fun potential metal cutting
Connection to the
tools.
ground.
That was the other
Noise,
thing. The ground wasn't great because it was all rusty. So we had to grind off the rust and then clamp the ground. So we're just back to grinding anyway. So we have another idea.
It's a good job we never run out of ideas, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
We have yet to run out of ideas. I think
It always
have
leads
the,
on to something else.
We have the opposite problem. I use that face shield all the time.
We need to get a jack that can lift up our truck.
That's true.
We bought one of those cranes in the end.
Oh yeah.
They're grinding discs.
It's cutting. Very fat.
No, I want the thin ones.
Oh yeah.
This thing's a beast. This is a cold cutting saw, so it's great for cutting sheet material and basically anything made of metal. This will be able to cut through really well. I hope.
After this episode, we didn't use it again until like
For like a
2
year.
weeks ago.
Yeah. It's because I wrecked the blade by accident. The first time we used it, I completely
Using
trashed
it
the
like
blade.
this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh look, it's so miserable with no roof.
So back from the shop, we have our new tool to try. The heavens have opened, as I knew they would. Now September's hit. Yeah, this is kind of it.
As I knew they would.
Marquee
Very
on
well spoken.
So dramatic.
put that up. But for today, we're going to use this umbrella contraption to keep us dry and work our way around the truck.
I was quite pleased with that. The little umbrella thing I made.
This is it. Oh, the umbrella's going. This is it. It's made by Evolution. It's a heavy-duty metal cutting circular saw. I'm hoping that we're just going to be able to cut right through it all. I'm going to have to get down low. All right, I'm going to go for it. You ready? Wow.
That was the only cut it made.
That was uncomfortable to watch.
Basically, what happened was all of those. There's a few bits of metal I was cutting
Few
through,
layers.
and they were all kind of in tension in different ways. And as I was cutting through, it was pinching the blade a lot, and it just rubbed all the teeth away, and just it was blunt. After that was it. That was the
Yeah.
one cut.
That was not how you use that tool.
No, that blade was like 60 quid for another one.
That's amazing. That cut through that so easily. It's kind of hard to cut underneath it like that, but I think that's the best way of doing it.
Yeah, like that. For the time it took you with the angle grinder, and no huge sparks.
No.
People were very upset with us for using all these tools in the rain, weren't they?
I was upset using it in the rain. Didn't have any choice. It was this or no video or no progress.
Yeah. We sped these other clips up because it just
It's pinching.
Slower and slower.
Oh, in the there's
Yeah.
it's just pinching the blade. It's all good.
it's not all good. I was too optimistic.
Just pinching it.
Tiring.
These other cuts were so difficult to do.
Yeah, look at it.
Nice.
Not nice.
It took like 15 minutes.
I don't think it's even that long. Are we going to cut through those angle supports or what?
Yeah, so we have to cut each one of these brackets off as well, because there's zero chance those bolts are coming off.
How do we cut them?
Angle grinder just straight through there.
Okay.
Probably not today.
Why not?
We don't get to see all the people going to the toilet in our videos
I know, I
anymore.
was just thinking. I'm
Why we're
so sorry to everyone who we documented using the toilet.
I'm just excited to use a new tool.
This is going really, really well, but the weather is not going really well. I don't think we can carry on safely. Oh, it's really annoying because this is the last chance we have to get something else for the video. But
The tool's really, really good. Yeah, Peter. I
Yeah,
would
now that we're
strongly
using it in
recommend
the right way, it's
Everything's really slippery,
real nice.
and you don't want to get water in any of the electronics and stuff. And
Party poopers.
our new tool is working really, really well.
oh, that works really well.
So on
That's
the
really
next,
cool.
on the next dry day, or when we get our marquee, we'll get right through that.
Yeah.
And
Is the marquee the next episode?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Marquee, everything down at the chassis.
maybe get a
And-
van and clear all the stuff,
Yeah,
and we'll be indoors
yeah,
in our
and
new makeshift garage.
yeah, and then we can start properly looking at the drivetrain of the truck, make sure it's all working well, and all that side of things.
God, we're still doing that.
Alright. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you at the next one.
Bye.
Oh, that was fun. That was cool. That was a better episode. I enjoyed that one more.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit more happened.
Yeah, but yeah, so that tool, that it's called like cold cut tool, cold cut
Circular
circular saw. Yeah.
But evolution.
Yeah, so it's just a really sharp carbide tooth blade, and you can cut through some really thick steel with it. For like cutting sheet and stuff, it's just as easy as cutting ply with a normal saw, and you can put it on a rail. Is it called a rail?
Track.
Like a track. Thanks. Yeah, you can put it on a track and cut really accurately, and it's really, really good. It's so fast, but it does leave a very sharp edge, doesn't it?
It does. My finger discovered.
Yeah. Mark says it's a shame we couldn't get a haul.
A haul.
Yeah.
Anything,
we couldn't
Marge.
find anything at that time when we were doing this. We couldn't afford to take the truck anywhere.
Oh yeah, it was going to be like £1,000 to move it.
There was that, but also finding a barn like indoors in the winter to hire. We couldn't find anything at all.
No.
Like we were looking around, and it was minimum of like £800 a month. And at the time, we did not have.
Well, we had like no following, no sponsors, no
Yeah.
YouTube. We weren't monetized yet.
No.
It was
Yeah.
it was harder. But
Yeah.
now we're looking around. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a budget.
We could show some places we're looking at.
Do you want to see some places that we were looking at? We can bring it up on screen.
It might take a second to do. We'll show one. Should we show them this one?
I don't know about that one.
Maybe we'll wait. We'll call it there, and we'll.
Oh.
I don't know. Well, do you guys want to see it? No one's replied. Why not?
Why not?
It's kind of behind the scenes. It might be spoilers.
We could just show the kind of thing we're looking at.
Well,
We'll show one.
we'll show them this one. Okay, give me 1 second, guys, just to sort this out.
Don't put it in that one with the chat, will you?
No, hang on.
What's happening?
Okay,
Oh, they all
Right.
want to see it now.
Hayley, keep them entertained while I set this up.
Well, Chris says defo. Mark says, is it not the field one?
No, so are you possibly talking about when we were looking at land?
Oh, yeah. We've kind of gone off the idea of looking for land to put some kind of workspace on, because it's just going to take so long to do that by the time we've gotten any kind of planning or put up a shelter. Like,
Yeah.
it
It would
doesn't
cost
make sense to do
loads.
that. Yeah,
It would cost
the
loads.
land's going to come much later when we actually
Yeah.
have something to stay in on it. Have you got this ready?
I think I do.
You're going to just
It'll
cut
just
it?
be full screen.
Oh,
There we go. I think I can just do this. There you go. There you go, guys. So something like this. So
With
it's
a nice big door
yeah.
and space to build the trailer in, and then a little officey space, so we actually have somewhere to
I think I can zoom in.
sit.
Can I zoom in?
I don't know. I don't do anything crazy. Peter says very nice.
No, I can't.
That's
zoom
all
in.
you're getting.
That's all you can see. Yeah, so something like this.
And it says our door looks too small.
No, we've checked. The door is fine.
We're looking for a door at least 3.5 by 3.5 meters.
Yeah, most of them are 3.6 meters wide, like
Yeah.
industry standard roller shutter doors, and then that one is about 4 meters tall, I think.
Yes, £1,000 a month. It's crazy.
Yes,
But
that's
anything half decent. Oh, we won't be trading motors. We're just going to be doing YouTube business.
yeah.
So they don't like motor trade because it means that a lot of cars are parked around and sometimes they don't have the parking space for it.
Yeah. But there's a little office there at the front and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know about this one because it's really far away.
Yeah, it might be a bit small.
Also, we've shown you all the address, which might not have been a good idea. Maybe I should have thought about that. No, there is a reason why we're not going to do this one, and I think it's the location.
I think it's the length of it as well.
Oh, and I don't think it's quite big enough.
And
in
the
one
other thing
direction.
is that we will have to pay business rates. We could get small
yeah.
business relief of
Yeah.
£12,000, but if the business rates are more like 15, then you only get a percentage. So we end up having to pay rates, which is basically like council tax. So there's that to think about as well. But yeah, there you go. Oh, that was a fun transition.
There we go. Yeah, so
That was a fun
there we
transition.
go.
Oh, the
Yeah, so-
looping's back.
Sorry, my bad. Not sure why I've done so.
Whoa.
Yeah, he says that it has enough accommodation that we could basically live there. I would really like to sneakily live.
We have seen,
place.
don't show them the other one because we
I'm not
might
going
live
to.
there. No,
I'm
just
not
kidding. But we did see a workshop and then it had offices above and it had like shower and stuff. It was
Yeah.
like, we could.
We could
move there and then
illegally.
rent out a house.
Yeah, yeah. Peter says, remember, business rates need to be paid in advance.
Yeah, so we want that
Yeah.
small business relief.
Yeah, so you can get up to. Did you already say you can get up to £12,000?
Yes.
That place was like £15,000
Yeah,
of
so you would
rates.
have to make up the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
so
rubbish.
yeah, we'll try and find something, maybe a barn on a farm, but they're a bit grotty. We want something kind of clean and
Yeah. And they're not even any cheaper.
we're kind of
because-
done being on a yard.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone knows places where we can look, because
Oh,
we've looked
yeah.
at all the usual places like Zoopla and
And right move and stuff.
Rightmove and all that.
If
So
you know anywhere localish, please let us know. We want to move.
yeah. But yeah, £1,000 a month. It is crazy. It really is. But that is the cheapest you can find a industrial unit around us.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's
between
rubbish.
between 800 and 1200, I'd say.
Yeah, for about 1,000 square foot, which is about
1,000 square meters would be good,
That'd
wouldn't it?
be pretty good. Ask True Blue Travellers. Yeah, they're up north. They're just too far away because we have another job down here. We have to commute to every Saturday. We can't move too far away. So that would really be the only other option, is to actually move house somewhere.
Oh,
You know?
hello. Oh, you're awake. Do you want to come say hi?
I don't know if you can hear the cat. She's saying hello. Do we have any other questions or anything you guys want to talk about before we go? Because otherwise we're going to wrap things up.
We have to get things wrapped up because the Formula 1 starts in 20 minutes.
Ah, okay. Well, we don't want to compete with that.
Hi, kitty. Do you want to come say hi? Come here. Here.
Come here, Mark. Come
Yeah.
say hello.
Come. Here.
Would it be legal to live in that garage? No. So
No, definitely not.
planning permission basically says it's for commercial use only, and there's different types. So you can have like motor trade, or you can have like storage only or warehouse, like logistics and stuff. So yeah. See you later, Mark. Thanks for watching.
Bye, Mark.
I'm not going to try and pronounce that name.
Nigel.
Oh, it says Nigel.
Here's the cat. More, get in focus, more.
You hide my face.
Aww. Well.
Alright guys, we will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. And let us know what you want us to do in the next live stream, as well as watching other videos.
Yeah, I think we might aim to do like one a month.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do from now on.
Episodes, so I think Friday evening is still a good time for us.
Yeah, I think it works well. Yeah.
So yeah, when an episode's out the following week, we'll do one of these, then another episode, then maybe a break.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Thank you, Phil. Yeah, next episode is next Friday, so we'll see you then. And yeah, if you want any other behind the scenes stuff, then check out our community or the Patreon. Yeah. And yeah, we'll leave it at that, shall we?
Thanks everyone. Good night, Peter. Good night, Zarty. You're gonna have to tell me how to say that
can you
phonetically.
Can you write it phonetically? How do you pronounce your name? See you later, Chris.
Alrighty.
Bye to all the usuals. And okay.
Thanks for watching. It's nice to see you. Happy Sunday.